It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and there's no love lost between these NFC West foes. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Coming up next.
Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle. Welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we've been around for a minute, as the kids like to say. I called your games. There are guys who you played with back in your day who are now the veteran players in the league, and we got a couple of veterans here at quarterback. What a difference it makes for a team when they come in with a guy who knows what he's doing back at quarterback.
Oh, and it really does. And remember, Mike, the only way to gain experience is to gain experience. There's no magic formula. You got to be in the fire, make mistakes, make great plays, learning lessons. The more you see, the better you get, and no position is that more magnified than in the NFL at the quarterback position. So the fact that these guys have played so many games, so many seasons, they've seen so much, that's a huge advantage for each of these teams. Now the question is, in today's matchup, who comes out on top?
And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by former #1 overall pick and Super Bowl champion with the Rams, Matthew Stafford.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But when he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further. Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back and the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
On play action, it's Stafford. That'll be taken in. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down. I do believe gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
On first down, right back to Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Mike, I have to be honest, when offenses come up with run-play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job sitting on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Stafford now on second down. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. And leading them, Greg, the veteran out of West Virginia, it's Geno Smith.
The coaches spend all week, Mike, drafting up their opening script. These are the plays that they feel the best with to not only attack the defense early, but try to get an idea of what sort of matchups they're going to see throughout the course of the game. Now, all of that is thrown out the window. None of the plays take into account snapping it this close to your own goal line. They've got to try to get themselves some breathing room, pick up a first down or two. That will allow them to get back on track, executing the rest of that opening script.
And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line.
Well, that run came at the perfect time, Mike. Anytime you find yourself backed up near your own goal line, the goal is to just start with one first down. They were able to get it here. Now you give a little breathing room, a little room to operate. Fresh set of downs. Keep this drive alive.
On the bootleg, it's Smith. That's complete to lock it outright. They face second down and 7. Geno to throw. Once again, right back to Lockett. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Play action now. It's Geno. That's the big tight end, Pharaoh Brown. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Smith will give it to Charbonnet. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. And he pitches it. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back is Smith. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Working out of the gun, Smith. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Rams offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. A short gain there to about the 22. Second down, it's Stafford. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 3rd and 2. Now it's Williams. Here's Ethan Evans now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Christian Roseboom there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. On the bootleg, it's Smith. Now he takes off.
And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere. It allows him to get upfield and make this 3rd down a lot more manageable.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Gino. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1 3rd down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Here's Michael Dixon now. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Stafford. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. It's complete. He's got Cup. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, L.A.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Williams gets it on the draw. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That is caught. It's Robinson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. They go play action with Stafford. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. Second down and 3. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Again, it's Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Throwing again is Stafford. And he's in. Cooper Kupp. Touchdown Rams. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. They'll run with Charbonnet. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Off the play fake. Smith. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Throwing on second down. Smith. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Smith from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. Here comes Cooper Kupp and the rest of the LA offense set for this next Rams possession. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Stafford now on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline. The rest of it has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
Stafford to throw again. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Give up the middle with Williams. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Stop is made by Jaron Reed. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Cup in motion. On the give, it's Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They'll go again with Williams. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Back to throw. Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Stafford now finds Nakua on the slant. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Back to throw is Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Cup in motion. On 3rd down, here's Williams. He is in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, L.A.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Cardi now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams move out on top, 14-0. Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Jalen Darden now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. On the ground, Charbonnet. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Christian Roseboom there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Smith. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind him, and that's the landmark of the screenplay.
And it's a short pickup to about the 42. The rookie out of Florida State, Jared Verse, on the tackle. They'll go again here with Charbonnet. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Christian Roseboom there on the tackle. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Gino. That's Bobo. It's complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On third down, here's a run by Charbonnet. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, Stafford. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Here's Stafford. That's into the hands of Jordan Whittington. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford, and that is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver, and it's going to be 4th down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
This one, returnable. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. So we're at halftime, and it's the visitors, the Rams, taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our halftime report. We saw a fine performance in that first half from the running back, Kyron Williams. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return is Darden. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Charbonnet. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. To throw is Smith. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the 1st down.
First and 10. They'll go play action. It's Smith. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
On the bootleg, it's Smith. Metcalf, left side, he's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Here's a run inside, and it's Charbonnet. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Play action now. It's Geno. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Seahawks get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
So Myers back out there, had the field goal a moment ago, now set to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Rams offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. They go play action with Stafford. And this will be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Play action now for Stafford. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Here's Stafford. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. The throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Charbonnet the back, and he goes straight ahead. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's Gino. He gets that to his big target, Fant. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Seattle.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the handoff, it's Charbonnet. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the zone read, it's a give to Charbonnet. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll run for it with Charbonnet. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
The Rams offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. That's to Robinson. He's got it. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and They'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Here comes a return, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense and running back Zach Charbonnet set to go again. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Smith will give it to Charbonnet. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. The rookie out of Florida State, Jared Verse, on the tackle. Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Off the play fake, Smith. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Rams offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that 2nd foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
A 1st down throw for Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. In motion, it's Robinson. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that 1st down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line, and the drive continues. 1st down. Cup in motion. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Stafford on target to Puka, and the Rams have a first down. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They run over center with Williams. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. DeMarcus Robinson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams move out to a 21-3 advantage. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. On the return is Darden. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. And they are still searching for that first touchdown of the game. Greg, this defense that they're going against has been like a brick wall.
And especially this front 7. And listen, Mike, we all know this is a passing league. But what you want to do is you want to at least be unpredictable on offense, meaning you want to be in what they call 50-50 downs. I got an equal opportunity to both run or pass based on the down and distance. When you have nothing to show for on 1st and 2nd down on the ground, you find yourself in must-pass scenarios, and you're playing right into the hands of the defense.
Gino now on 1st and 10. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll run here, and it's Charbonnet to the 5-yard line. Here now, second down and goal. Again, it'll be Charbonnet. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The visitors' offense and Matthew Stafford heading back onto the field. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
To say football is a game of inches may be an understatement after that last play. I mean, if he gets there just a little bit quicker, he can get 2 hands on it and reel it in. And instead of just forcing the incomplete, he could have had himself a pick.
Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter.
Smith to throw on first down. This one finds Lockett down the left side. They face second down and 7. Play action now. It's Geno. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Now this looks like a design run, and he will have the Seahawks first down by about 3 yards or so. They wind up getting 7, facing third and 4.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
On first down, here's Geno to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and it'll be second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
To the left side, it's caught by Brown.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
A give to Charbonnet. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. From the shotgun, it's Smith. A throw on the run is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. From the gun, it's Geno. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Here now, third and 5. Off the play fake, it's Smith. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on third down is critical. Even more so, your backs are up against the wall. The offense finds themselves down in the red zone looking for 6. Those third down sacks go a long way to keeping touchdowns off the board and making them settle for field goals.
So the pressure's on, and here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Smith now to throw on 1st down. That's complete to lock it outright. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Once again, right back to Lockett. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. McIntosh. And he'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down. Second down, 8 for the 1st down. They'll drop to throw. He has Lockett over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Here's first down. They'll stick to the ground. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Into the hands of Lockett. Complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Working out of the gun, Smith. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
There's that man again. Another catch. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. From the shotgun, Smith. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
And what a finish this is shaping up to be, Mike. They somehow get the late touchdown with very little time left on the clock. And of course, now everybody knows what's coming. You've got to have your best 2-point, gotta have it play. You've been working on it all week. Let's see what they got.
The last touchdown, that was only half the battle. Now they've got to get the 2-point conversion to tie this game up. They'll run here. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens. But we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win for the visiting Rams. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right, but they come away with a hard-fought victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.